I was just trying to get the whole idea about talking stage, and if you want to mix up the talking stage with having a quickie or a very fast one with a lady. So I wanted you to expand on that.
Yes, and I was saying it depends. The talking stage, the duration of the talking stage depends on what you want to do with the girl.
Okay.
Which guys normally hide from girls. They don't normally say what they want to do. So I think it's best for a girl or a lady to find out what exactly you're doing with this.
So the right question to ask from the onset is, what do you want from me?
Yes, it should be, the girl should know what this guy clearly wants.
But do you think it's supposed to be like a one-way thing? Can't you just expressly say, okay, this is what I want? Then if along the line it progresses to something else?
I think it's something guys will never say.
Why? So now I have to either ask you, not tell me, or base off assumption that
if I'm saying,
you need to figure it out yourself.
why?
Because if I'm saying this, depending on the energy the guy is returning.
Yes.
Depending on the energy the guy is returning. Because if I want to say it as it is, I can't categorically tell you that I want to just sleep with you and go.
You can't.
What if you're not comfortable with it?
And I'll tell you no. And then you know
That's
you
the
can
point
sleep
too.
with that.
Guys don't want that. They want to sleep with you.
You want
They
to
want to sleep
manipulate
with
a
you.
girl into
No, it's
sleeping
not
with her, and then
manipulation
you
because you will give consent, right?
It's manipulation.
At the end of the day, you will give consent.
You probably may have made her feel like, okay, this is something what it is long term. I'm seeing a future with this person.
But I have a question for Ursla.
Yeah.
Yes, and you have a question for us.
The question I have for you is, ladies usually say that they want a guy to be controlling, they want a guy that is domineering, they want a guy that will call the shots. So sometimes it gives guys that opportunity to somehow don't want to tell you anything. They want to even bring their own views and convince you with ice cream, sweet and small sugar cane, and then you end up accepting the guy's views. So what's the need of us asking you if you want this or that? It's just for us to give you small thing and you accept.
I think you men seem to misunderstand a lot. Like, you guys don't understand anything. When someone says, I want a guy that is domineering or controlling, I'm not telling you to deceive me. When I say I want a guy that is domineering, if we are going out, based off the time we spend, you should know what I like, you should know what I want. I don't necessarily have to tell you, do this for me or don't do this. You can go out and then you take it upon yourself to order the food. You can go out and take decisions for both of us. And not when it comes to my emotions. When it depends, if you specify in the beginning that this is what you want, okay, I want a long term something, I want a short term something, it will not help me position my mind, say, and when me and this guy they do, I just not say I'm not supposed to put my feelings in.
But a good number of 21st century ladies all want money. So these days we don't end up asking you people anything. We just throw money at you and you accept all our orders and stuff.
Said a good number and not all.
A good number. So it's almost like we don't even need to ask you guys anything. We just say, babe, 50k, babe, 100k, babe, 200. I know I'm getting it wrong, but this is what. Like, guys, am I lying? If I'm lying, just correct me.
Yeah, like I want to chip in something. Yeah. We're talking about relationship dynamics.
Yeah.
Okay, and I think it's a very huge topic.
Yeah.
Okay, and there is a thin line for everything, every decision you want to make.
Yeah.
You might go well with a guy, but the girl might not understand it, and it has to do with how men think and how ladies think.
Yeah.
It's two different things. So I think when we are telling you as it is for us men, I think what you should be doing is to understand from where we are coming from, because we can never understand it from the point of ladies. What you can do is to give us tips on what ladies actually want. For instance, now, can a girl clearly tell a guy, like after first or second, like, see, if it's this that you want with me, or just tell me where I need to go, man. At least you don't get that.
That means sex, right?
Yeah.
Sex, thank you.
Yeah. So if this is what you want from me, Omo, tell me, at least you don't get that. But don't prolong it. Do you understand? Because maybe you're enjoying what you're getting and you're telling me you love me, you want to date me.
Is there any girl that can give you sex without asking for money?
Yes. What are you saying? What are you saying?
Yes.
So
Wow.
are you getting what I'm saying now?
Yes.
Like if a girl can, because guys don't want to break your heart. They feel like you guys are fragile beings. They don't want. That's the first thing the guy is thinking. But at the end of the day, they don't know that they are hurting the girl. You understand what I'm saying? Guys feel they are not hurting you by not telling you exactly what they want. And they are getting the sex already, yes. But they don't want it anymore. They won't tell you. What they will do, they will stop calling. They won't be calling you as they used to. If they are calling you 3 times a day, they will reduce it to 2, from there to 1, from they will stop returning energy and from there. So there is something I was told when I was growing up, like when I started dating newly. A married man then told me that you don't tell a girl you don't want. You don't tell a girl that like I'm breaking off this relationship. It was a kind of orientation from my environment when I was growing up. You don't ever tell a girl that you don't want any longer. You have to let her be the person that will say, you know what, go to hell. So what we now do is to put off attitude, do all kinds of things, and then let the girl make the decision herself.
If you ask me, I will say that I don't want to use statistics that are not yet verified. A good number of girls now has monetized relationships. And so once a guy has the money, they throw the money at them, call the others, and the girl will accept it.
Yeah.
If this has changed, I'll tell you, you get situations where the girl sits down, like in the European world, pay for her bills, and when a guy wants to say, I want to take you on a shopping, for what? I don't want to be indebted to you. I don't want to be in a relationship with you. This is what I want.
Yeah.
We barely see our girls say what they want because they want your pocket.
Exactly what I'm saying.
That's
Girls
exactly-
hardly say.
They have a guy
That's
that
what
dating
I'm
for
saying.
head. They have a guy that dating for bags. They have a guy that dating for food. The guy that dating for just different things, and it's just crazy. So that makes the whole thing scattered. A guy just have money. He sees that even if he has body odor, the girl will still follow him. Even just have money.
What are you
So-
driving at?
so-
What I'm driving at is that girls cannot even express themselves. Once you have the money, give the money to the girl and call the shots.
Okay, fine.
Not true, Sha. I'm not going to speak for all the girls,
Yeah.
but I'm going to speak for girls who think alike.
Hey, is it recording? No memory. No memory.
These ones are going.
Yeah. So what we'll do is let me put the mic there while you're doing.
Hold the thought you're supposed to say because you're
Yes,
supposed to give it a
I want to read some things in the startup. After the
Yeah, no problem. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Yes. The green.
It's not supposed to be going up randomly.
Is still on.
Going on, but it's when the phone stops recording. Now it's on now. That's why it's on.
Oh, okay, now I understand. I
Just
guess
press
once it's on.
It's not active. Yes, it stops. Okay, because of what's last phone, let's continue. So, Ursla, you were saying something. You said you want to speak
Okay,
for
I
a
was not
good
going
number
to-
of girls.
I'm not going to speak for all the girls out there. But
Yeah.
I believe that whatever I'm saying and any girl that thinks I like would get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now let me give you two scenarios. I'm walking down the street and the young man approaches me and tells me,
Yeah.
"Oh, I like you.
That's what men
I want
do.
to get to know you."
Mm-hmm.
This. Probably we talk, exchange contact,
Yeah.
set up a date. We are talking, and he's like, "Okay, you know what? I'm going to be very honest with you. The first time I saw you, it was just sexual attraction. The sexual appeal was calling." And I'm like, "Okay, cool, fine. If it's something I'm down for. If it's something I'm not, everybody will go there."
So you think girls are okay with
Hold on.
this? Okay.
And I'm going, and another guy approached me, and I know, and okay, let me not say I know because I'm not in your head, and you know that all you want to do is smash and pass,
Yeah.
and then you come and start telling me how much you love me, how much you want to get to know me, ask me personal questions, ask me about my family. Oh, your eyes is this, your fingernails is that. You take me here, you do this. These are love bombing. You are pushing me into thinking that okay, this guy is actually very serious with me. You're calling me every day. Even sometimes even if I get tired, like bro, don't you have something to do? You're texting me back to back. See, it's just normal human being. Once someone starts giving you, especially in with ladies,
Yeah.
once a guy starts giving you attention constantly,
You
no
get
matter
carried
how
off.
much you feel like you don't like this
There
guy,
is
it's
so-
very hard.
To
And
resist
attention
it.
I'm talking about does not have to do with only monetary attention.
The
Yeah.
misconception
Because
here is
attention is
Yeah,
general.
let her finish.
Okay.
Let her finish.
And now you're telling me this, and then eventually I feel like, okay, this guy actually wants something long term,
Serious.
and I'm down. A lot of ladies do not want to sleep with men just casually. They sleep with you because they feel like, okay, now we are heading somewhere.
Yeah.
This is a long term plan, and then when we are done, 2 days, 3 days, your whole dynamic don't change. Now you're very busy. Now you're working every day.
Mm.
But for the past how many weeks, you've not been
Oh, guy,
working.
man, don't.
Why you jobless?
the
So why didn't
misconception.
you go straight to the point and tell me? And then by then my emotions are involved.
Do you think
Feelings are
that,
involved.
just like you pointed out the first time, do you think that if a guy walks up to you and says, "Yeah,
The right
this is
question.
what I
Difficult
want,"
question.
Personally,
Yeah.
yes, I would appreciate it because
Now
I hate my time doing it.
let me twist it more. A tricycle driver,
Uh-huh.
keke driver,
Uh-huh.
stops you and says, "Baby, I love you. I want to have stuff with you
Uh-huh.
ASAP. No money, no 10 naira, no 1K,
Mhm.
no 100,000 naira."
Just the sexual appeal calling, like she
Would you
emphasized.
accept it?
If you like,
If
if she
I
likes
like
the
the
guy
person.
now,
If
if she
you
likes
like
the
him.
guy
Yeah.
now, it's
So likeness still exists in Nigeria.
If I like the person.
Okay,
Moreover, there
if
is
not, you're in the
something.
comment
No,
section, you
listen
can
to me.
actually make your comment.
No,
Let's
no,
let's
no.
get it.
I want you to listen to me because I feel like this is where people get it wrong. People feel like a girl, oh, she's after her this guy's money. This. You know what you want. Everybody knows what they want in a relationship.
Yeah.
If you as a person say that I want a girl that is this, that is that, she should have this, her backside should be like this, the front should be like this.
Yeah.
If you see a skinny girl approaching you or trying to like, make advance, you will not go for the skinny girl. Likewise, if my own, I want somebody that would help build who I am. And
Range
if I
Rover,
need,
yeah,
can
everything
you shut up?
established.
Thank you. Because I know you will not want to get the in thing. The
I,
real
I,
gist. You want to pick you want to see what that one you want.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if I want somebody that will support me, and one funny thing about it that you guys don't understand that, and I'm not going to dispute the fact that a lot of girls
Yeah.
are after a guy's money. Like
Okay.
even if they like the guy genuinely, at
Girls
some
want
point,
security.
they
They at
want
some
that
point
money
want
to
that
be there.
money
Like,
to
They
be
want
there.
they
security.
would like
Yeah, go on. It's recording now.
okay.
This is
They would
Nigeria.
like you.
This is Nigeria.
Yeah, they would like you and like
Yeah.
your person,
yeah.
but they would also like your pocket. But that doesn't mean that that girl does not like you. When you would say, okay, the girl probably does no longer like you is when you have a downtime and she's not there. And then you notice that likeness is gone.
Yeah.
It's better for them to
But
cry in Range Rover now than to cry inside keke.
but one thing you should understand is that most girls, if I'm speaking for most girls, a good number of girls
Yeah.
do not just necessarily want a wealthy man. They want a generous man. Because you can have all the money you have and nothing is
By
coming.
most number of girls, can you give us like in a
I
scale of
can't
1
really
to
give, I
10?
can't really give a
Okay,
scale. I don't want to say what I'm not certain.
Yeah, yeah.
But I know that because if you have your money and I'm not getting anything from you, then what do you that I'm dating a wealthy guy now? If I'm dating you for your money and you're not giving me the money, I'd rather be with somebody that doesn't have a lot but is actually there
And you're comfortable.
and I'm comfortable. I'm not lacking. Oh babe, please I need to do this. And it's always the little things.
Yeah, the
You can be
little
just
things.
you
Yeah.
can just be
For,
like, okay,
for,
do you
for
know
girls, it's the
I
little
know say
things.
my money not too much, but sure you see lunch. I will make sure every day my babe will be chop healthy lunch. Every day you're ordering food for me, and that's all. At least I know that it's lunch. You have taken over
Or
lunch.
every day he goes to the market, buy the food stuff.
Buy
and
food
he's
stuff,
cooking.
or
That's
every
when
month.
men. That's when men used to
or
love.
probably in the
That's
month you
when
just
men
give you
used to
something,
love.
or go and pick up few provisions and ask, I beg babe, manage you.
Or you take up the responsibility of providing those food stuff while he does the rest.
Yeah.
So as I was saying, I know
Just
you
two
want to
people.
hear. I know
Hope
you
it's
want to hear from
recording.
my mouth.
Enough one of we take.
You
We can record.
You troublemaker.
No,
Yeah, just the
no.
two of them very
Did you
well.
get what do you get?
Let's
what I'm
put it
No, I
on
saying?
video.
understand your point. Is clear.
So yes, there are girls that are with a guy after their money, but I don't think that still changes. Even if it's your money that I want,
Yeah.
that does not change the fact you should tell me the truth now. That because let's be very honest, it's just like you now liking a girl genuinely, your feelings are involved, you start talking to your family about this girl, and one day you realize that this girl was not actually down, like she's not there.
Yeah.
That all these things that they do now just child's play. How would you feel?
Oh, I think a good number of guys, with what I'm seeing online, the trends now, Imagun, gbos now, women they collect up and down. They don't say men don't give up for where love
Yeah.
they
There.
for trusting ladies, for giving
Yeah.
love, for all sort of things because of the attitude we got. Like we, the generation Y, okay,
Yeah.
we got a lot of bad attitude from ladies because you might be trying, giving her the indomie thing, like the lunch thing, and at the end of the day, she will leave you for someone that is way more comfortable than you. It happens, it's life. And there are some number of decisions that girls has taken in the past that has made men to lose interest in even, telling the truth because they feel just like you're emphasizing on girls want money, just give her the money. In as much as you say that there are a number of values girls to look out in a man, but then men has you know
And does
the
that make you
the
right?
understanding that girls just it doesn't make you right. I'm telling you, but it's the attitude over the years that has led to these
This
So now
decisions.
I
And
suffer the
and
crimes and sins of another
no,
No,
man.
no,
not that
no,
you suffer the crimes
what
and sins
brought
of
to
another
the
man, but that's what the society we find ourselves in.
So now me that genuinely wants to be with you or genuinely likes you now because say you don't chop breakfast tire.
nah, they
You
and
go
there's
now
a domineering
transfer
factor that is
aggression
affecting
to
relationship
me.
actually.
yes, it's not transferring. The
Not
man is now
transparent.
being careful. It's more like going back to
It's
your
not being
shell,
I feel like that's what you get wrong. There's a
being
difference between
careful.
trying to be careful not to get your heart broken and just being fucking manipulative and wicked.
No, 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 no.
no.
Sometimes you might want to have something to do with a girl.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I also said before now that we were told not to break a girl's heart. Don't ever tell her. The same way we are still told not to tell a girl that you will marry her until you're very sure.
You're very sure, yeah.
Obviously, no.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So even when you like this girl and you want to marry her, you don't say it.
I'm not talking about
Our mothers do that. They'll be like, a bossy. Do you know this one? Do you know this
Do
one?
you
So
know
you
our
now you'll be
family?
checking. Sometimes men do test girls. They'll be like, there's something girls don't know actually about men. Men, some men derive joy when you girls are angry. Like when you're all worked up. Like
They
so
want to see a better
yeah,
side,
they want
another
to
side
see
of
And
the other
you.
side
the
of
other side
you.
of you,
You
the
are
negative
so
side of you.
Yes, they want
Ladies
to
also
see
love
it.
guys. Oh.
Then they want to see your reaction when your
When
emotions
emotions
have
have
changed,
changed.
when you are angry. So some girls now will disrespect you.
okay.
Some will act weird.
My
Some
true
will
colors
act
is
funny.
that time when you don't push me
Yes,
so that's
because
my true
there is
colors.
no
But
no,
those
it's not
times
your
I
true
was
color.
nice
It's not your true color
and I
It's
because
was
not your
good
no
to
true
matter
you,
how
color.
much
it's
you
not
push
enough.
a guy can never disrespect you. It's very
It's a
difficult for a
lie.
guy to disrespect
A
a
A
guy,
girl.
a
fucking
guy
lie.
that
A
doesn't beat
big
any lady or
fat
doesn't
ass
beat women
lie.
will
Yeah.
never beat you when he's angry.
Angry. Yes,
He will
He
that's
just
knows how
leave.
that
to
one.
put his
He will
limit.
just
You just
But
you
yes.
just
And a
leave the
woman that
scene.
doesn't insult a man will never insult
Sort
a
a
man
man
even when
when
she's
she's
angry.
angry.
So there another factor that affects relationship dynamics I want us to have in the table is poverty. More than 130 million Nigerians are in poverty. And so they see relationship as escape routes. So anytime you find them in relationship, what they put first is their stomach, both male and female. Oh, I don't want to make it a sexist conversation, but honestly,
Yeah.
why a lot of women, even you go to families, you hear some mothers telling their girls,
Mali.
Didi Okpada, Didi Ganaya Muto. Your
Yeah,
husband
those
has to be this.
things.
You
Those
see those things,
things.
mothers.
So, do you
Or
Those
know,
things.
I've been among girls. I don't want to make it like I'm attacking women, but I've been among girls
You
where
are.
they
You
where
are.
like a group of girls they said another word for relationship is escape from
escape
poverty.
from poverty.
That's their mindset anyway. It's not
No, I'm
for
telling
Not
all.
you,
there.
you can't
Exactly.
have a
Yeah.
pool of people in poverty and then they see few guys who are doing well and you want them to fall in love. They'll fall in love with the pockets
There,
now.
there is this trend going
No.
on now that Nigerian ladies should do better. I'm seeing it online that other
You know
ladies
why I give it to Nigerian
are
men?
yeah,
If you
that
leave Nigeria, you see white women coming after us,
yes, they are saying
Ghanaian
Nigerian
women
men
coming after
that,
us.
but
We are
I
the
think
best
somebody
husbands
posted
anywhere.
something
We're
like
the
that
best men anywhere.
that Nigerian ladies should do better
Better.
because of the
See,
They are
mindset,
eating
like
us
what
like
they have
vultures.
pushed to the
hmm?
society.
See.
Men have suffered in Nigeria. We've suffered.
Please shut up. People are not suffering.
We can't shut up. You've
To
been
answer
telling me
your
to.
question,
Can you
eh?
imagine telling me shut up here?
To answer, see you now. To answer your question here, in regards to let's be very honest and very fair, is
Okay.
that nobody, everybody, no, there's nobody that you give sugar just to point out and say it's salty. Like everybody wants a situation whereby it's good and convenient for them. However,
Work
hold
for
on.
it.
However, let me say this. However, where that maybe personally I would have a problem is that when you go into a relationship
Yeah.
and you're so focused in the relationship, getting money from the guy. Do you get?
Mm-hmm.
But let's not remove the fact that as a girl, or let me just speak for the ladies, I'm not a guy, but as a girl, if you're going into a relationship and you are not looking at security as one of the things that you would acquire in a relationship.
Yeah.
Can I give you a direct
Yeah.
question?
Yes, I asked me
Can
directly.
you fall in love with the keke guy?
If I
Why
like
do you
the
keep
keke guy,
using this keke something?
do you know that? Yeah, exactly.
Guy,
Like,
can you
why
say-
are you?
No, I'm trying to ask you now. Educated, graduate, but he doesn't have
Yeah.
a job, but he's driving keke or driving
Yes.
Okada. You can fall in love with him.
Yes, if I actually
I'm
like.
married.
I want to.
No,
However,
No, I want.
no, listen,
Okay,
no, that's
okay.
He's out there in the
However,
public.
however, in as much as when I can, because you can't help what you feel.
Yeah.
Yes, I can fall in love with a keke guy, but I
Okay.
know that keke guy too has plans for himself. He
Yeah.
wants something.
Yeah.
The same way me too, I have plans
He
for
has
myself,
potentials, yeah.
Yeah.
and I want something. And unfortunately, we cannot give each other what we want.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be with somebody that doesn't add something to your life,
And it
and
tells
it
you,
goes both ways.
and it tells
Because
you
I
you
know.
submitted an application to a very huge conglomerate few weeks ago.
Yes, you
And
just
he's very
and
hopeful
so
that
that
he's
they'll
going to
give
get an
you the job,
appointment.
and then what happens?
It tells you that you need to love me, I need your support,
And then what
I need that
happens
your
again?
love, blah blah blah.
And then what
you're
happens
telling me
again?
that you don't have that patience. I can't love
And
you.
what
I can
happens
only love you when
again?
that job is
Uh-huh.
there.
My love, let me just tell you something.
A lot of ladies are
If
just
you
gold
are,
diggers.
it's not a matter of gold digging. I think I've had this conversation with somebody that I was telling the person that I said a girl that on a normal day
Yeah.
spends 50 to 100K comfortably from her own money on her own, and you now as the guy, you're like, oh yeah, babe, now I'm not saying something, maybe you just use it.
And you send her 5K.
Yeah.
Do you expect her to give you the same enthusiasm and enthusiasm when it comes to appreciation? Because to her, it's just a normal thing. Yeah, she appreciates you making an effort to do something because the effort counts. But it will not really make so much sense because it's human mind. Now, okay, what's 5K? 5K is no big deal for me.
But patience,
But she'll tell you,
patience
okay,
is a
thank you.
virtue that is needed in relationship.
But
And
do you know, okay, the
sometimes,
same
if
way.
you see the future, that 5,000
What future am I seeing?
that 5,000 can be 5 million in the next 3
What
months, in
future
the
am
next
I
6
seeing?
months. That's
The
impatience
same
in
way you're
women
saying
shows
that-
that
you
what
say
they
it, I want
want
to say
is
something.
your pocket.
It's not your pocket. It's not a matter of impatience. Sorry, there was something you said about women, men being treated a certain type of way that they have locked up so much that they will not. You see a woman that will stay with a guy through thick and thin. This guy will make money now, and then his taste in women will not change. You will now remember that okay, this one isn't working. It's bad that he now wants.
That is why
His babes will be BL that he now wants.
Not-
That his own babe is not the real babe. There's this video I saw yesterday. The girl came online. I think I still have video on my phone. The girl came online saying that the guy introduced like to the parent to her parents, yes, took her to their stream, did this, did that. She was with him that through thick and thin, and after 2 weeks, she's seeing that the boy is getting married to another girl.
and
And you're telling me I should be patient with you and understand
in
your
this situation,
when there is a probability that tomorrow when you make that money,
I think
you
I have a
abandon
question.
me.
I have a question here.
okay,
What are the qualities that the ladies outside Nigeria have that our ladies don't have, our girls don't have?
I'm not going to
That people are
compare-
applauding them because I think it's the
compare
same. No, I think it's
you
the
mean
same.
European ladies?
Yes, even in South Africa, in Kenya, in Ghana. What is the difference? Because it's still the same men that is living there.
One factor I'll still put out is what we are suffering in Nigeria is poverty, and it's affecting a lot of people.
So you think there is no poverty in South
In
Africa?
those
There is no
places.
poverty in Ghana.
No,
There is no
there
poverty
are no
in Kenya.
poverty in those
Do you know what it means for 135 million of your population? You are
No,
200
that
million.
that is
plus.
not the question. Does it mean there is?
Exactly, like,
I
they don't
think
have
there is
poor people.
poverty, yes, but there is still poverty in all
Them.
that. But their ladies are different. They have
What
a
makes you
different
think
mindset.
their ladies?
From-
Have you
no,
dated
from
a
what we
lady
are
from
saying,
South
No,
Africa?
no,
Have you
like
dated a lady
no,
from South Africa?
not about dating a
I'll
lady
tell
in
you
South
the-
Africa.
okay.
They, let me say, most of those ladies from other countries, I
Mhm.
think they don't put money first when it comes to relationship. That
You
is
think
different.
so?
No, I think so. I've seen people that have traveled.
You
I've
think
heard
so?
stories. They don't put money first when it comes to relationship.
So what did they put first?
Do you know the funny thing about
They
it's
love
just,
you for who you are.
They love
it's
you
a
for
pure
who
lie,
you
but like
are.
I'm going to tell you something that is very funny.
No, you
The
might
same
be
way-
different.
no,
So
no,
you
no,
said
hold
it's a
on.
lie. Is it a
Just
statement
hold
of
on.
fact
Just
or
hold
your
on.
opinion?
Just hold
Is it
on.
your opinion or a
Hold on,
statement
just
of
hold on.
fact?
Let me just tell you
Okay.
something.
Okay.
The same way you as a Nigerian guy, you are here complaining, your women are this, your women are this. Go
Yeah.
there and make inquiry. Ask those men, they will be
Mm.
complaining. Their women are this, their women are that is our women they want.
I've
If you
not-
think I'm lying, go and make your research.
I've-
Okay, they have their
So
own
I feel like it's
complaints
just
as
a
well.
it's just a thing of because now you feel like you are used to this type of people and maybe it doesn't sit well with you. When you go there and see a different species of somebody, okay. And first is better than
The
me.
kind of
That's
outlaw
something that
Nigerian
will
men are
go.
getting overseas, I haven't seen that for women. And I
It's
still
not
insist
true, Sha.
that poverty is widespread in
It's not
Nigeria
true.
and it's affecting relationships.
I don't think
especially women's
moreover,
mentality.
why will you as a guy
Yeah.
be comfortable? You are able to provide for your woman and you don't want to simply because you feel
You want to
she's
test
a good
her.
digger. Who will then use poverty? Why will you use poverty to test somebody? If you genuinely love somebody,
Sometimes.
like you claim you do. See, let me tell you something. If you want to test somebody, don't do this. You are poor and you're coming to me. If I don't want a man that is poor, I'm not.
It's not your
I'll
standard.
probably fail that test, and that doesn't make me.
The
a
marriage
bad
can be rosy all the while. You know
that's
what
what I'm
it is.
telling you. Listen to me now. No. If you want to test a woman,
Yeah.
what you will do, like the basic way to test an attitude of a woman. This person is a good woman. You are wealthy. She knows there is money in the house.
Okay.
Yeah.
You drop money here now. You count it and you just casually leave it and walk out.
Okay.
You do it for like a week, just but like in between the days, do it for some time and watch if that woman will return that money to
You
you
shouldn't
or
be-
if she would hoard that money. That's an appropriate test. It's not coming to me and you're presenting yourself, you're poor. You serve as a guy, you will not want your daughter to marry a poor man. You want your daughter to have security in the marriage now.
Is it feudal?
You too. Will you want
Put
your
the mind
daughter or
there.
your sister or a female that is close to you to settle
Yeah,
for
just
someone
put
that
the
is
mind
not
there.
good?
I'll
So
see it come back
I just
to
feel like
you.
the best thing in relationships, if you know how much you have, please go for people that you can, live within your budget. When you go and
looking big, please
Is this on
expect
recording?
big billings too. If you say you want to date a high maintenance babe,
Yeah.
a girl that spends a whole lot of money on herself on a daily basis, on her own, be ready to spend that same amount of money.
On this note, I would just say if you have the money and you can pull somebody off property because
Do
you've
it
seen their
because you
qualities
love them.
and their possibilities, do it. But if you notice she's a bitch, a crazy person,
You're very.
please,
I
please.
do not want to abuse you, but I'm going to. If you say this,
I
again,
think
you
we were saying
please come
something.
up
We were saying
with-
something about the talking stage. Questions
Uh,
that should be asked at the
Yes.
And we
talking
get
stage.
into testing and all of that.
Yes. So you feel. I was saying something about the talking stage depends. Okay, you asked me if I said if I make out with a girl, is it still a talking stage?
Mhm.
When
Of
we've
course.
not done any, when we've not discussed anything, we all agree that it's still a talking stage.
It's still a talking
Yes.
stage.
Like I can meet a girl
You
today,
can-
have a one night stand, it's still a talking
Yeah, you
stage.
can
because
still
we've not
get to know
discussed
her,
anything.
discuss some things with
Then I
her.
now said that the things I will ask you depends on what I want to do with you. That's what I keep emphasizing. And I think I'm saying for majority of men out there, what they are going to ask you in this talking stage depends on what they want to do with you. Men are very clear. They are very decisive.
I think
Yeah, that's
I
what
think
it's
I
like. Women
think
are
from
not
what
like
we are saying,
Yeah.
You are not.
a girl is supposed to know what actually a man wants from
How
her
am I
from the
supposed to
wait
know?
from the talking stage.
Yeah.
You're supposed to know actually what this guy
If he's
wants
not
from you.
asking questions,
This
If
where-
he's not asking as in
right
the live
question,
this is where
question,
I'll
this
cut-
is where you
this
know
is
that
where
this
I'll cut you off very well because that's not true. Both based off experience from people and personal experience.
what's not
I've
true actually?
seen
Sorry.
the fact that that based off what a guy actually tell you what a guy wants. That's
Okay,
a lie.
okay, yeah.
I've
Not
seen
completely true.
and I've experienced
Yeah.
situations whereby a guy would
even speak to your siblings. For you to want to speak, to get to know my family, you are not looking for one night stand. Uncle.
Okay.
For you to want to know my friends, it's not one night stand you want again.
Okay.
For you to want to know where I live, where I'm from, Uncle, it's a lie. You are a bloody liar. You are not looking for one. If you want to get a one night stand from a
Take your
girl,
money.
yeah, there are things you can just get to know her name. Just the basic things. Maybe if you want to get her something, as you want to know, like, okay, what's the type of things you like?
Yeah.
What are your favorite? These are basic questions you even ask somebody that you want to be friends with.
Another-
These are basic questions you want to even be acquainted with. But once you're looking long term,
Yeah.
you're looking for a short term something, and you're asking me, you're even saying hi to my mom. You're a mad person.
Another instance I want us to drop is
Running mad.
sometimes you don't even need to talk. There is what we call non-verbal cues. You see a girl, she didn't say any word to you. The guy didn't say any word to you. The way the girl presented herself, the way she's looking, she pierced 7 points. She dressed.
I really hate you.
She
My respect for you keeps reducing.
she drive.
Is it for you or for majority or girl? But I'm trying to understand where you're coming from.
Like the way you present yourself, you make certain kind of men come to you without even asking you question. Your dress code, remember your dress code is speaking to people.
Yeah.
Your dress code has said, this is who I am, I'm available, come and smash me.
Yeah.
And so they come to you, they don't need to ask you any question.
Yeah.
What's up? Can you hop in? And where do you stay? Locations of where you stay, where you find yourself, can also make certain kind of men who go to that location to come to you.
Okay.
So sometimes you are I'm talking about talking and having conversation.
Yeah.
These days, conversation might not even occur, depending on the kind of girl and the kind of man. And then you meet up and move on. And so when the girl falls in love or wants more, or the man wants more, because they have seen beyond the surface of what attracted them, they keep pushing. But because of the instances of how you met, I don't want to use the word you met a prostitute, whether male or female. But because you've seen beyond the surface, beyond the career, beyond the dress code, the whole thing scatters.
Yeah.
That's where I want to stop it. Keep the respect. I don't need it.
That's your personal problem. So as I was going to address, I get you dress the way you want to be addressed.
Exactly.
I get all that. But do you know there are certain times that, or speaking for, because I'll keep speaking for women because I'm a woman. There are certain girls or certain women that like dressing a certain type of way, not necessarily because they are certain type of people or because they want certain type of things from people.
Yeah.
It's just the way they love to dress. It's just the way. For me now,
Where parenting failed anyway.
I will not say it's parenting failed.
I don't think it's parenting.
Not yes. Let's
Don't-
not because
don't-
a lot
don't
of parents
bring
will
it
do
in.
what they
Yeah.
are supposed to do. It's left for
Once
you
a
to
guy
take-
is emancipated, he's free
once
to
it's
do
left for you to
what
take
he
what you
wants
want to do.
Yeah.
But like I don't even want to put it based off an attitude. You can see a prostitute that is absolutely decent, and you can see an indecent sense.
Dress indecent
Dress
or
indecent.
prostitute and
Do
indecent.
you get, okay, I don't want to use
These
the word
are rare
prostitute,
occasions. We
but
are
you
just
can
trying
see
to
a girl,
justify
eh?
bad attitude.
That's
These
what
are
I'm
rare
telling you, it's not
occasions.
even-
We
that's
are
the
trying
fun
to
part.
justify
It's
it.
not even
You can
rare
never see somebody
occasions.
dressed like a
No,
reverend
I don't
sister
know.
standing on the road
It's
looking
a
for a
lie.
man.
It's
We are
not
trying to
even rare
justify this
occasions.
bad attitude.
It's
It's
like,
a
it's
rare
just
occasion,
a mentality that
please.
is stuck so far, and you guys are not able to see past that. Probably there was a time when you see a girl dressed a certain type of way, you know that that is what she is. But now things have changed so much so that when it comes to fashion, is sometimes a lot of girls dress because that is how they feel comfortable.
Yeah.
There are nudists, and you cannot tell me that I'm a nudist because I just necessarily like being naked
Yeah.
in my house, at a topless beach, at a nude beach or something. Like, it's just I feel comfortable. I express myself more. There are people that believe that their body are work of art and they don't want to hide it. That doesn't make them
Work of art.
prostitutes. So you need to learn to grow
Okay,
your
I think
your
I
own
want to
body
add something.
and remove yourself from limiting yourself from
Those
you're
mindset I
like
used
this now,
to.
so you
Yeah,
think
that we used to have.
because I enjoy
Okay.
piercings or tattoo. That doesn't make me a bad person.
Okay,
No,
I want to say
that
something.
doesn't make a girl a bad person.
I want to say something here. I want to add something. Like I think it has to do with our society.
Our culture, yeah.
based on this talking stage thing.
Yeah.
I think in the Westerners, what they push in their movies and according to the story,
Their
a
content.
girl can meet you and make out with you the first day, and it doesn't stigmatize her, it doesn't make her a bad person.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's not common here, okay? It's not common here,
Yeah.
and that is why guys tend to lie. That is why guys tend to lie by telling girls their true intentions. I think this is one of the things that is pushing that. If our girls are comfortable making out with a guy without feeling stigmatized,
Yeah.
then I think a guy will meet you and tell you like, this is the way it is for me.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah, but because girls, the training, the nurturing, they are being told that once you open, your pride has gone. Hey! Pride, I go. Now, once the girl starts making out,
But I
with
still think
you,
you should
she will now
protect
ask you. That was why this trend came out. What are we now? She didn't ask the question before making out though.
Yeah.
Now after making out, she now feels, I don't know, kind of insecurity, and she will now start asking.
Do men ever feel that way?
No.
Do we?
In fact,
Do
some
you-
people
there,
like
there is something I want to actually
Okay.
say. Sorry to cut you off. But do you not think that the reason why girls feel that type of way is because if you as a guy now
mm,
should approach me
mhm,
and you make sexual advances on the first day,
mhm,
and I say, okay, I'm attracted to this guy. He's good looking, the sexual appeal is there. I want him, he wants him.
mhm.
And then tomorrow you go back to your friend. And when I pass, oh yeah, I don't smash him now. First day.
Yeah.
Tomorrow what okay, see how funny it is. I was having a conversation with a guy one day and we were talking about stuff like this. And the next thing he says that and I'm like telling you that and he was talking about we were talking about like body count and stuff. I'm like, why would you judge a girl based off her body count when your body count is high? And he told me that girls are sluts, boys are slutting girls. So now that is sleeping around, you're not a bad person. Because there's this mentality and mindset that once a guy sleeps around, he's a na bado.
Yeah, he's a
Bado
top guy.
say,
He's a top guy, yes.
So what are you
But
trying to
once
say?
you as a girl sleep around, you're a slut.
I think
you're
I
a
say this is
whore.
our society.
So I feel like if you can remove the mentality of whether or not we sleep with each other
The
first
upcoming
day or
generations
not,
can remove that
doesn't
mentality.
judge you don't use it against me tomorrow. Just to think that if a girl is attracted to you on the first day, both sexually and whatnot, if you make an because now if I'm attracted to you on the first day and true, if you had made an advance and I would have considered it. But the second time, like this I'll sleep with you now. Tomorrow you go and tell your friends I'm a prostitute. Whereas now you want and when I reject you now, I'm
There is
also a
this
bad
thing-
person.
there is this
So-
thing-
so
there is
your
this thing
major-
that-
the
I want to
major-
add something.
The major problem there is that you might have to tell your friends about what you did with the
It's
girl
not
in the first
just your friend. It's also
Kiss
from
and
a
tell.
it's apart from yes, the kiss and tell count, but it's just you want something from me and I give you what you want. You
What-
call me easy.
What I also wanted as well.
What you also wanted, and
Mm.
I'm not judging you for one thing.
There is this thing.
I even reciprocated.
There's this thing I
But
want
now
to
I am
add.
the one that is easy.
No.
You that made advances, it takes two to tango.
What
Yeah.
That's what we all
What
forget.
about a
You
situation
too, a
where the
prostitute
girl also
now.
goes and tell her fellow girls, this guy he has a smoking conking call. Don't
No,
mind
before
him,
you
oh."
before you go into
You know,
that,
that's the funny
wait.
thing. You know, girls hardly feel comfortable talk about their
Men,
sexual life
with
because
men,
they
with-
don't want to be judged.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yes,
you men
that's
are
part of
so
society.
free.
Yes. Okay,
Whenever
now.
you get a girl
No, no, no,
There's
no.
a perspective I want to get from you. Let's
Whenever
go.
a girl goes through this, he's this, probably maybe true, the boy is not really good like that in bed and you still cheat on him. Now then you go pain, so you go carry your embarrassment and shame go public. So everybody go know say that this thing where they collect. Are you mad? You know you're not good and accepting it like for who you are. You still want to go show everybody say this baby, yeah, they call him Mudebu. Are you mad?
Okay. I wanted to add something.
You
Wait,
get-
first.
Yeah.
I don't understand this look. Oh. I don't understand the both of you. What is happening here? Is there something I'm not understanding?
Don't mind
Just,
it.
yeah.
Okay. So now,
Don't mind it.
your own is free, Abby.
There you go.
It's free.
Move.
I put the mic.
We need to do the
Put
question
the
and
mic
answer. Beg, this conversation has.
Yeah, we're rounding
Oh,
up.
yeah.
We're rounding up.
Because
Now,
time,
I want to
time
add.
to shake out.
No.
They give
They
us
gave
an
us
extra
1
hour.
o'clock. They gave us
Okay.
1 o'clock.
Okay.
Now, I want to ask add something to what I asked you.
Yes.
And you said something about guys telling their friends
Yes.
that they slept with this girl.
Yes.
There is one thing with guys.
Lie now.
No.
No, go
Just
ahead. The floor is yours.
rest first
Cook whatever
now.
you want to
Rest
cook. Oh.
now.
We'll believe you.
Okay.
Just like.
Um, if my guys, if Ekene is dating you now,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to have anything to do with you again. That's bro code. So if Ekene is telling us how he's smashing you, for us, it's just normal gist. It doesn't make you a
Why?
bad person. I'm telling you from guys' perspective.
Why?
We
For
don't take it to heart.
we don't take it to heart. For
Why?
us, it's
You
guys'
don't take it to
things.
judge you.
It's like playing
Not
video
true.
game.
It's actually we are trying to uplift your
Do you know? Even
Not
whether
true.
Ekene told
I'm
us
telling
about
you, it's not
wait now. Whether Ekene, I'm
Ekene-
telling you from guys' perspective, whether
Yes.
Ekene told us about you or not, the ratio or is that the I don't know how to put
The
it.
amount of
The chances of us, one of either of us dating you or marrying you is very slim.
It's not true.
because you now belong to.
You now belong to Ekene.
No. That's
None of
not
us will
true.
want to go and marry you again,
Because,
even if
but
you
don't
fall out
you,
with Ekene.
don't you know that? Don't you think that
Don't worry
what
about it.
happens in bed should stay in bed? Our private, intimate moment should be
No, but I just told you
private
what
because
guys
it
think.
is private.
But I just told you what
Don't
guys
tell
think
your
now.
friends. Now I'm working for, they are looking at me. And do you know the funny thing? Most of the time, it's even more painful that, maybe let me say, you and a guy meet girl, like the guys are dating or something like that. And maybe the guy is making sexual advances. And maybe you as a girl, you just feel like this guy has not proven to you yet that you should go take that step
Yeah.
again. Like the same way most of you guys treasure your pocket, is the same way a lot of girls treasure their body because they know that once they give you that thing, it cannot be returned.
This is
You
another
cannot
problem
unfuck the
Nigerian
fuck
women
before
have.
you get. You get.
They treasure the
So do
body
you get?
too much.
So they want to know that if they
We
are
also
good.
treasure our
No,
body.
because
No. There's one
no,
thing.
when you
There's one
in
point I want to
comparison to
raise.
boys and girls,
Yeah,
girls
do
do
more.
treasure. Because to be very honest with you now, is that I don't want to sound spiritual or something, but intimacy is not just that few minutes of pleasure. A lot goes down in the mind. If I'm speaking for a lot of girls, a lot goes
Even in
down
our
in the
own mind.
mindset of a girl.
So it doesn't go.
We are releasing a generation.
Because now, if I'm
No,
sleeping,
spiritually, we don't feel anything. We
Yeah.
because
don't
to be
feel
very
anything.
honest,
I do.
I am if I'm sleeping with you, I am considering a lot of risks. There are chances that I can contract something. There are chances that I could get pregnant. Because you now you can do it and nothing will happen to you because maybe you go carry the belly and you can choose today say, I'm a babe, you and this belly and you do what you want. You that carry it and my family's pride and this. And there are a whole lot of other things that I do not want to say on air. But these are a lot of things a girl would consider first before she starts saying, is this guy really worth this?
Yeah.
Do I really want to do this with you? Will I do this with you today and tomorrow when I look back
I
to
will
my
not
future,
regret
I will
it.
not regret that. A lot of girls do not when they even do things again, they don't even see it as they will get married and we will build children and die at the age of 70 or 80 with our grey hair. They are looking at it as tomorrow, even if we go our separate ways, would I regret ever doing this with you?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what boys do not understand. To you now, in 2 minutes of pleasure, you have ejaculated, now you're through. Everybody
On to
goes
the
their
next.
sex. Yes. But to a girl, she's calculating a lot of things. And there is this thing with when a guy is so good, there's this certain attachment a girl will tend to have to that guy. It doesn't have to be about your money. Which I feel like most when it comes to guys is very low. A guy can get attached to a girl because
Booty.
ah
Booty.
but the chances are very low because in a guy's head, if I walk out there and I speak to a girl and do this, I can pick up a girl from here, I can do this and still get that same pleasure I want. But for a girl, I cannot just walk up to the guy and tell her I want to sleep with you now. The guy will look at me again and wonder, you okay? Even if he eventually sleeps with me, the guy would go and in his head
Guys
he's always
want
thinking,
this thing you just
hey,
said now.
God forbid.
No. Guys want this thing you just said now. There's no God forbid inside this thing.
It's a lie. In as much as you
No,
want it, you will
guys.
still see me a certain type
No,
of way.
we don't.
You do.
We don't.
And you know the worst part, something I wanted to say. The worst part, if you and I are dating or we are together or we are getting to know each other and you make sexual advances, maybe let me say, in the beginning, And at second time, like, nah, I don't think this guy is worth it. This guy go use nah.
But then in some situations, but I think it's
Sorry, I don't understand. What's that? What's that?
Don't worry.
What's that? What's
That's you want to hear. You don't hear from my
But I
mouth.
don't understand. I didn't get what you said.
You don't understand.
I didn't get what you said
You
now.
get it.
in
You don't
some, in some
understand.
situations,
Forget
you
about
meet a girl,
Yeah.
you pass the talking stage, you guys are friends, you are
Mhm.
talking, and then you did not make any advance.
Mm-hmm.
And then within the girl's mind, she's already feeling some qualities about you
Mm-hmm.
that are good. Maybe the bola is big, you're tall, you're dark, everything.
Mm-hmm.
And she doesn't notice, this guy is not making any advance. So I'm seeing him with other girls.
Mm-hmm.
She'll start feeling there's this inferiority complex in her. Am I not woman enough? And then she start telling her friend, this guy is not a good person. This guy, like that situations I've heard it over and over. There is this thing about Nigerian men that once they meet a woman and they're very close to her, next is the bed. And if that doesn't happen, he's not man enough. Has
There's
that
a
ever
problem
happened?
with him.
There's a problem with him. Has that ever occurred? So I think this conversation is what we're going to shoot to the next episode.
No, the thing is, you said something important, but
Yeah.
there was a point you was trying to make, and
I didn't even get that point. She said,
yes, you just
She didn't want-
you
she didn't want
shifted
to-
it to
she didn't-
no
she
no
didn't
no
want to say that
no.
point.
I was about to pick it up, but you just shifted us to another angle. But then, still on the talking stage before we round up, we've not actually said the questions to ask.
Okay, no, I think we did.
we said,
We
okay,
said some yesterday.
my questions, okay,
Yes.
let me say
Why don't
we
we
said
round
some,
off with our
we
questions?
said
with our
some.
questions,
Yes,
okay.
like why don't we end this?
Let's have
Everybody
ladies
say
first.
ours.
What's
What are the
important?
questions you're supposed to ask?
Okay, my top two questions should be one, your status. Are you
How?
single? Are you married?
Okay.
Are you with somebody? Are you not with
HIV.
yes, oh, not HIV. Now,
No, I think
Are
you,
you-
you said something important.
Are
Is it
you
a bad thing
single?
to ask?
Because some people don't like using
no,
condoms
it's
to have
not
sex,
bad
actually.
though.
They like
I
to
feel like it's not a bad thing. And they are see why I say that there are girls that don't mind people that are married or people that they don't care. Like, no more is your husband,
because they
is
usually
my
they don't have
boyfriend. We will
STDs.
share
Some girls will
it.
complain. They
Do
don't
you
have
get?
STDs.
But there are some girls that naturally, whether it's STD or with some other reasons, I just don't want to meddle in another man's relationship. I'm not ready for that drama, that stress of knowing that you have a wife that she finds out, they go
Okay.
pour me acid.
The second question.
The second one is, what do you want? Are you looking for a long-term relationship? Are you looking for something short? Just let's do our stuff and everybody goes their separate ways.
Yeah.
This, that. That's my second question. Then my third question is, it has to do more with your core values, your future. What are your goals as a person?
Hey, on the first.
No, I want to
stage,
know.
good,
It comes
good,
from
good, good.
no. That's I want to phrase it properly. Goals, I mean, in the sense of if we enter into this relationship, what do you hope to achieve, like get from this relationship?
Yeah.
Like, are you looking towards like our growth process?
Yeah.
Are you ready to invest
In the
in
next
the
5 years,
relationship?
how do you see
Where
the
do you see us?
relationship?
Yes, that's after you've told me what you want. So if it's short term, that second question will
Let's
not
go to
come.
him. The 3 questions you asked on the talking stage.
The 3 questions.
Yeah, the first one. Do you even have any sex?
I mean, you will just knock and they go where you
Smash,
go.
pa, 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 pa.
After 2 years, you'll be like, say,
No,
man,
no.
just marry this one.
The thing is, I'll keep saying this thing. It's left for you guys to misunderstand it, but I think I'm speaking for a lot of Nigerian men. The talking stage depends on what you want to do.
Yeah,
but let
Yes.
me. Yeah, exactly. Like it's very straightforward.
The
Let's say
three
you want
questions.
relationship now. You want something.
Hey,
else.
God
What
bless
will
you.
you
Now you're
ask?
asking the question
Because
now.
but although it's not necessary.
What
But
is
what
your
is
name?
that
What's the color of your pants? Are you
The color of the pants. No, most of our guys make video calls now. They even tell a girl to show what they are wearing.
Oh,
and
yeah.
all that.
Are you looking for your
Yeah.
clothes?
It's,
What
it's
are
part
you
of
wearing?
the, it's part of
What
they do that now. Some
You're asking
people
what am I
video
wearing?
call me. If this camera starts to confess what he has seen, in this video call thing, the world will end. The world will end.
Are you looking for your clothes? I mean, what's the right?
No, they want to do that. Some people catch the vibe from those things. Some people get aroused from these things now. You understand?
You're running around.
free.
I'll go to the next question.
No. I'm not running
Just tell us
around.
your 3 questions for a long-term relationship.
For a long-term relationship.
Yeah.
I think medically, family history. I don't think
Okay.
people don't review that enough.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, it's very important.
Yeah, family history, I think, is
It's
one
very
of the most
important. We
important
don't
ones.
talk about it. We don't ask
Medically,
difficult questions.
medical wise.
We don't ask difficult questions. Like when this trend about as soon as when we are dating, now touch a woman, now let's ice cream, now I don't think people ask difficult questions,
Yes.
like real questions. It's when they come to a certain age that they start asking questions. When it's almost too late.
Is there madness in your lineage?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's when they start asking, what does
What
your
your
mom
first
want?
born
What does your
son
mom
like
want
at
from
time?
what does your mom want
From
from
a
as
guy.
a wife?
Wow.
What does your mom want as a wife? Because Anambra men, our mothers play a major role.
Yeah. The mommy
Strong
voice.
one.
Yeah.
Mommy's voice.
They be like, I don't like this girl. It's a problem, oh. Except you're
very
bold enough to
strong.
stand, or you're a very
Except for my
decisive
daddy.
person. Except you have a firm resolve.
Yeah.
And be like,
Your second question, sir.
I think I've said the second one. The second one is what your
Your
mom
medical,
want, what your parents want. The
mom
first
and
one
your
was
family
medical
history.
history.
Third one.
Medical history. The second one is family.
Your family
what
history.
your mom want, what your parents want from a girl. Can we give a lawyer? Can we give a doctor? Because they have preference.
Yeah.
They'll be telling you, you know,
So
nurse.
what do they want?
With this
Catholic
bad
or
trend
Anglican
now,
or Pentecostal?
it's your nurse, but you must go thinking that you can cash out from a woman and all that, and you must go so many things. When I say, if a man wants to get married now, they'll be asking you, they'll be asking you the girl and even when you're telling them the girl can start off from somewhere, she's a content creator. Again, book a content, only your content you create. Because you must go, you must try a lecturer, then she should go and do a master so that she can be a lecturer. You must go pushing all these kind of opinions to you, and they are very much opinionated. Now,
what's your third
the third question,
Mm.
it's
You don't know.
not like I don't know. Third question has a lot to do with
With what?
the person, and I think the energy, but the love language. Because if you're somebody that if you're very busy, if you're a very busy person, and your partner's love language or the person you want to have a serious relationship with is attention, you are going to have a very serious issue.
Yeah.
The people
The
actually
compatibility will be very
Okay, I don't
difficult.
think so.
You end up begging every
The
time.
people actually
You have to apologize. Then that's what you have to discover. The love. Some people don't want. Some most girls don't want to be alone. I don't know. Maybe the kind of training they got going up, their fatherly attention, the siblings' attention, the mother attention. They always have somebody giving them attention, and they want this attention.
To continue.
Now, yes. Now you're a very busy person. Sorry.
Sorry.
You're trying to make both ends meet. We don't have water on this set. Sorry about that. Welfare should be on this set. So yeah. So if your partner is somebody that wants attention and you're still struggling, you have like a number of things you're doing, like 4 or 5 things you're doing, you people are going to have a serious problem. Sometimes you want to please her and you leave what you're doing and all that. And so that is a very strong thing to note in the talking stage.
Okay, sorry. I want to say something in terms of attention. I feel like one thing that is so underrated, or one thing that most people do not really know, is that when it comes to attention, most of the time it's not necessarily that the person craves attention. It's just that during that beginning stage when you are pursuing the person, you bombard them with attention. And it's just like getting addicted to drugs. You are giving me a
Dopamine,
whole lot of attention,
Yeah.
and now you're busy. Now that I'm your girlfriend, you are busy. Now you're not giving me
When
the
the attention
attention.
is not
I'm
needed,
used
don't
to
start what you can't
having
finish.
you calling me 5 times in a day. Now you're calling me once. The first thing that goes to my head is that
And giving you the
did
food.
I do
Yeah,
something
insecurity
wrong?
comes in.
I don't even really
6
think
days.
this me. I don't even think it's even
This thing
insecurity.
between the two of you.
There's
This
nothing
thing,
between
this
two of
thing
you. We're in a
between the two.
podcast now. There's nothing
Eh?
between two of us.
Chemistry.
Anything.
The chemistry is there. I'm going up here. This I don't understand, though. I don't understand.
There are
But
three
you're
questions.
you're saying something. You're saying something.
Like,
So that's
that's what
that
happened.
Don't
you
start
know.
with
You
answering.
see. You see
Exactly.
why I
If you're a
emphasize.
very busy person,
Show
That
us
was
your
that
ability.
was
With
why
time,
he
I
emphasized
understand.
Our
on
mind
That was why I
he
emphasize
emphasized
on
on the
what
lot
you want with this girl. And you don't
That's
blame
what
a
I'm
guy
saying.
for going all the way and testing you and saying, nah, I like us come offense.
So before we
I
round
like
up,
us
let's
come
get to the three
saliva.
questions.
I like us come every
Okay.
You don't blame a guy.
I
You
will
can fall out
blame
of
you.
love.
I will blame you.
That's where commitment
I
comes
will
in.
blame
That's where
you.
reality sets
Let's
I
in.
will
get
still
his
blame
his
you.
three
I will
questions.
blame you.
like I said earlier on the show, my first question should be to know you where are you from? Know your family background.
Okay.
I think that is the most important thing.
Yeah.
Then know your financial capabilities.
Yeah.
Because like he said, most moms will ask you, what is the girl doing for a living? Where is she from? What does most times
Yeah.
we where we came from, like we Anambra guys, when we marry, we don't just marry the girl and go. The whole family marries that girl. And you don't want to bring in a girl that the family will not accept.
Yeah.
Like some will tell you, my mom said I should not marry from NBC.
Yeah. And you want to keep to that.
No, it's a family thing. You may not like to keep to that, but when you marry from there, you find out that
Your family will not be interested.
your family will not be
I
interested.
feel like marriage is not just between the two of you, personally.
Wow.
It's not just between the
Like,
two of you,
their opinion does not determine the whole marriage.
but their
It's a
opinion
contributing
matters.
It's a
factor.
contribution because sometimes their
It's
opinions can
secondary.
actually scatter that marriage.
The opinion
Yes,
may
Over
enjoy.
principles.
let's say you're married to somebody that the family does not accept you. How do you want to
How do you,
survive?
especially the woman actually.
Especially when it comes, how do you want to fucking? Because now, you know, like the kind of situation you have with your husband, is your husband's mother that will help you settle that situation because he
Yes,
has son. She knows how to
it's your
talk to him.
husband's
And
siblings, your
Yeah.
the sisters.
you know his sister that is closer to him, that when she talks to him, he listens. If you're not close to her, or if she doesn't like you, sorry, and you're married.
Wow.
You're on your own.
Let's get the number 3 question.
So what's your
I
thought?
think the top question should be to know if you are sexually compatible.
Wow.
That is very important.
We have to talk about that, or do you have to do it then?
No, you have to talk about
Talk
that.
about it. Okay. So my own question is, I'll ask you about your zodiac sign. I think it's important. To know.
Yeah,
Zodiac signs.
so underrated.
Yeah, zodiac signs can actually help me get your values, your likes, your hobbies.
What is it?
Osino,
5th December, Sagittarius.
Osino Zodiac Guinea.
Oh my baby, we are compatible.
Osino Zodiac Guinea.
The number,
Zodiac sign.
Zodiac Guinea.
the number 2.
Yeah, even Zodiac is where you know.
No,
No, it
about your
does
zodiac
Our
sign.
parents
Your
didn't read
star
about
sign.
zodiac sign.
Even your
Yeah, they are
values,
living together.
even your
Zodiac-
values are incorporated in your zodiac sign.
Yeah, they play a very, very great role.
And how I noticed actually, just to buttress a little bit, is people that are not compatible with me, with my zodiac sign.
Yeah.
I can't even work with them well from my office. So sometimes I go to where I usually sign some stuff and I look at their date of birth and I'll find out why each time we're the same team to deliver a task, we don't work together very well.
Always
Yeah.
And
clash.
so it's also easy to check your marriage and your relationship. Sometimes our mothers they didn't check that and you see their marriage was separated. The number 2 one for me is the sexual compatibility. People lie about it a lot. But you need to ask questions.
By sexual compatibility, what do you mean?
There are a lot of fetishes around now that people don't
Yes,
say,
I think that
people
you're
don't
so
talk
true.
about, but then you come to the bed, you are discovering crazy things. Some people want to be chained, some people want to be flogged,
Yeah, some people are
want to pour hot
dominant.
water on them,
Some people are
want to,
submissive.
some people want to
Is
be
that the
on-
sexual compatibility?
some people don't like having
Yes.
sex.
Is that what
on-
it's called? Like,
Yeah.
No,
And I
some people
think-
don't like having sex on bed. They want it on the floor. You not heard that?
And if you're someone that doesn't like it, or let me say,
I think
am-
sexual compatibility has to do with just making out on the bed. These
No.
other things are
No,
other
no,
pleasures
no,
that
no.
these people
No,
want.
no, there are some
No,
things
no,
that
no, no,
someone
no.
might
If you
want.
are into bondage, BDSM,
Yeah.
and I am not, and you're somebody that gets your pleasure of BDSM, and I am me and you are this person.
Yeah.
Next minute you want
Someone's
I'll
very
wipe you
intense.
cord, bros. Do you want to
Do you
kill
know?
me?
Do you know that?
And you see, we'll keep
do you know
having
that
frictions
there
when
are
it comes
there's
to sex.
there's some guys that can't come except to go to the seat, climb on top of them, and you're like there are crazy fetishes.
And there are
So I
some
need to
people
get that.
that like they don't want.
Do you think
don't make
people
love
will
to me.
feel
That's how-
comfortable?
Bro, fuck me.
You
That's
see,
what I want.
Yeah, they don't like the love.
Some people have that slow.
Make me
they want to
nice-
be a bitchy somebody.
They want.
No, my
Mm-mm.
question is
Do with
this.
me whatever
My
you
question
do.
is this.
Yeah.
My question, my my question is this. When it comes to this sexual compatibility thing, you
Yeah.
people are talking. You know, when I say ta has it happened or not? Somebody you've not done ta with, will you be comfortable talking about
Yes.
this?
Yes,
with the
of
person?
course.
If you're
It's a long-distance
open-minded, yes.
relationship, yes.
Because
Eh?
if you're not
No,
enjoying that sex, you want to get it elsewhere.
Elsewhere, and that's where the
Yeah.
shooting starts.
no, this thing now, this thing you're going to ask this person, is it at the very some people, because when we started this show, people said 1 week talking stage, some people said 3 days talking
But the
stage.
talking stage we're talking about now is
This
for a
talking
long
stage
distance
now.
relationship.
Okay,
Long
okay,
term.
not
So-
for a
Long-
normal relationship.
No,
Yeah.
Not
long
a
term.
long
The first
time or a
it's
long
not-
time.
term.
What
Long-
about
long-term
what about
relationship.
okay, long-term relationship
It's-
of
that's-
long
that's-
distance? Which one are you
that's what
saying?
it is
No,
really
long-term
like, yeah.
relationship.
Long-term relationship. So
Yeah.
those people are already dating and they are talking about things,
They
and that's
may
where
not
they,
be
You might not even be
dating.
dating.
But you're
That's why I
asking
keep
that
saying
question because this
talking
is what you're
states
looking
do
at.
not have a duration.
that
Yeah.
means not everybody will be comfortable
That's why I say if
saying all
you
those
are
things.
open-minded
Yeah.
and you are with someone that is open-minded.
Yeah,
Personally, I don't care. Let's talk about it.
The third
not
one,
everybody is
let me
But
open-minded.
if you are
let
talking
me
to
finish
somebody
my
that is
talking
not,
stage question.
Yeah, it's
Eh,
a problem.
The third one,
you do it and figure out.
the third one, the last but not the least.
You
is
do it and figure out. You know, in a pick clues.
I love clean people. I think my OCD or whatever, I don't know how to put
Yeah.
it, is I am so freaked out with datiness and
Thank
smell.
you.
Like there is this thing about me and datiness. Even to myself, there are certain smell I'll perceive around myself.
And you just
I'll
put
hate
your-
myself. So I am very particular about cleanliness.
Yeah.
From the bedroom to the
The
kitchen
The
to the
toilet.
toilet.
The toilet.
These days I visit
big.
people, especially some girls, I'll pretend I want to go and piss myself.
Just
Remember,
say
guys can
how
randomly use
we-
themselves anywhere. I want to see your toilet.
Yeah.
Is in particular about me. The next place
No,
is
like
your
hygiene.
kitchen. Yeah,
No.
hygiene is key for me.
If
So I'll
you're-
stop it here.
hygiene.
So, hello viewers, this is AUF Voice Your Thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah, where we ask difficult questions we don't get to ask each other. When
Yeah.
I don't hear them now, and they say ta 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 ta, I say where this guy, they don't turn me to ta 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 person, no, because say I said it as it is.
Yeah.
So thank you for sharing our videos. Thank you for always looking at what we are doing, and we'll keep bringing in the
hot
content.
gist.
Yeah, the
Don't
hot gist.
forget to drop your opinions.
Don't forget
and
to and send
positive
us your
feedback.
reviews.
Share.
Yeah.
Love you
So
guys.
thank you. Till next time.
Yeah,
Bye.
cheers.
Thank you.
We're supposed to hug now before
Zoe,
Nah, this bed is not even hot.